Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I'm talking about Superman. And it's not Superman Legacy anymore. It's just Superman, which is like, duh. I mean, this is what I've been thinking about all this time. A solo Superman film, whether it was the Henry Cavill one or this new one, no subtitle, just Superman. That's it. That's all you needed to do. Superman from director James Gunn in this new DCU universe. And I'm going to come completely clean and honest about, after looking at more set photos that you've probably already seen. You've already seen these set photos. It's of Superman. It's of Superman and Clark Kent, which, by the way, looks great that there is a distinction. I'll talk more about the suit, but the distinction is great. I like that Clark Kent looks different from Superman. It kind of reminds me of All-Star Superman, or how the bumbling Christopher Reeve version of Superman. So I dig that. There's Lois Lane, there's Lex Luthor. Man, this movie's packed. You got I think people from the Authority is there, and also other heroes. There's Mr. Terrific, there's Hawkgirl, there's Green Lantern, and apparently this is Ultraman. This is Ultraman, Crime Syndicate Ultraman. It has a U. Apparently, it's been confirmed in a way of via toys. That's how it always happens. Toys always comes out and it has the name on it. So Ultraman's gonna be in this movie. He doesn't look like Ultraman, not at all. Well, maybe in the movie, later on in the movie, he'll actually sport the blue and the red and have all of that, which what Ultraman should look like. So we'll see on that. I just realized my eyes are red. Oh god, that shampoo really did a number. But I gotta talk about the suits. And it's something that's been bugging me because I'm not too excited for this movie, even though it's a Superman film, and I should be excited for a Superman film. I love Superman. But there's something about these suits that just is not doing it for me right now. It's the padding, the knee pads. There's too many lines on that Superman suit, and it just reminds me too much of like Guardians of the Galaxy, which works for that. Like the suits in Guardians of the Galaxy works for Guardians of the Galaxy. And to a certain extent, it could probably work for Green Lantern, and Mr. Terrific looks like Mr. Terrific, not gonna lie. But Superman, there is absolutely something cheap about these suits for a multi-million-dollar movie. Like if this was a CW production, I'd probably forgive it. But even the CW can make some good stuff. And I'm going to do the comparison because I have to do the comparison, right? Of course, it's not going to be as good as the God tier Henry Cavill suits, especially the BVS Superman suit, which is my favorite Superman suit out of the Snyder trilogy. Look at Brandon Routh in his Kingdom Come suit, which if you want to compare the Kingdom Come emblem and everything, Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come suit looked awesome. And his physicality, you can totally see him filling out that suit, and he's a big, muscular guy. And then you got Tyler Hoechlin, who, I did not like in the Supergirl series, but he totally kills it in Superman and Lois. He is Superman and Lois. And this is going to be spoilers. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but in a recent episode of Superman and Lois, my God, there's that one scene where the guy shoots him and he opens, before he opens his shirt to show that he's Superman, he has that look. It's that silent acting of him finally revealing. He takes off his glasses slowly and everything, and it's a wonderful scene. I love it. It's great. Superman and Lois is a great series. I'm sad it's ending. This new Superman movie has to knock it out of the park, because honestly, the costumes and the set photos I've seen, and yeah, it's set photos, but even Tyler Hoechlin set photos, and the Man of Steel and BVS, all those set photos, Brandon Routh in his suit set photos still look better, you know, during production and in post-production. So it's just, so the story's gonna knock it out of the park. The trailer, I think, also has to knock it out of the park. And thankfully, apparently, according to James Gunn, of course, because he's the boss of all of this thing, he has the trailer. He's got it. It's ready to go. It's done. There's also a promotional poster apparently that's done and official, and I think people are saying that he is ready to drop this at CCXP, which I believe is still in December. So in a month away, we're gonna get to see his trailer, and it needs to, particularly for me, it needs to blow me away, right? Because right now the set photos are not blowing me away. I like the colors, the blue, the red. Yes, this Superman has trunks now, which is fine. Superman has trunks, and it's just the padding. It's just all wrong. It's weird, and he looks the part, right? He's got the Superman smile and the heroism, at least in the pictures, and he's got the Clark Kent look down. Lois Lane looks fantastic and everything, but it's so mid right now in terms of the costume. Every time I look at it, every time I'm searching, you know, because I'm really invested in Superman, because it's a new Superman movie. It's called Superman, like it's the real deal. Not like the other weren't real deal, but it's making like this is the one. This is the one that's going to bring us fans into the DCU, into James Gunn's DC universe. It has a big job, a massive job, to make it work, and it's gotta come from this trailer that he's teasing. He has a trailer that is probably going to blow us away, maybe. And I think it's going to be definitely at CCXP. I think so. I mean, he's already made the trailer. He could drop it tomorrow and I'd react to it. Right? I don't know when. But if it's at CCXP, then that seems appropriate. But hopefully not just for CCXP, and that we'll get to see it as well. Me all the way here. We get to see it as well. So I'm hoping for that, but it has to blow me away, and I think it has to blow a lot of DC fans away. And the trailer, but I don't know. What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I like, oh, you're not a DC fan, you don't like the suit, you only like Snyder stuff? I just said I love Tyler Hoechlin's Superman, I love Brandon Routh as Superman, and as a modern day Superman suit, that just does not doing it for me. So I don't know, gotta see that trailer, and I'm looking forward to that trailer, because the first official photo still doesn't do it for me. I have to see it moving. I have to see the story. I have to see it all put together, even in a 2 or 3 minute fashion, because I could get excited for a trailer to show us that, hey, this thing works in post-production. It works. And then the story's fantastic. The action's fantastic. Everything about it, the way he acts is fantastic. That'll overlook things like the suit, things like that. So that's what I'm hoping for in any way, for Superman, this Superman movie. It just has to knock it out of the park.